Rolls this out now to Van Dijk. Onto the left for Andy Robertson. Pass down the line for Luis Diaz. And back to Robertson again. Inside for Van Dijk, just outside of the centre circle once more. Takes this out right to Alexander-Arnold. Now to the touchline for Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold continues his run. Over the top it goes from Mo Salah. Brought down by Harwood Bellis again. Plays it back inside to Bella Kochap. Takes a touch and gets the ball away from trouble. Back upfield towards Alisson again. Alisson to his left with a pass to Robertson. So outside of the centre circle across right now to Konate. Now Konate for Alexander-Arnold. Inside to Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Diaz. Diaz then out to Salah. Salah inside to Alexander-Arnold. Through the middle. First touch lays off from McAllister. Tries to get it through to Gravenberch, but it's dealt with well by Harwood Bellis. Gives the throw in back to Liverpool on the right hand side. Elliott takes it and throws it back in towards his own half to Alexander-Arnold. Back to Elliott again. No Southampton players applying a press at all. Liverpool just comfortably back in a patient style of football. It's amazing how they've come out in this second half, dominated football against Southampton, scored 2 goals in 5 minutes and just reverted back to the exact same thing they were doing in the first half. Diaz now tries to half at the moment, across to Konate and back to Van Dijk, forcing an extra couple of yards to be ran by Grombeek. And it's still with Van Dijk at the moment. And now Konate just outside of the centre circle into Southampton's half. Now to Alexander-Arnold, to Gravenberch on the edge of the area, now to Nunes. Nunes lines up a shot, left-footed effort, low and hard. Saved well by Ramsdale, down to his right. Holds onto the ball inside his 6-yard box. Nunes just tried to kill that around the goalkeeper. First touch took it away from the only defender alongside him in Harwood Bellis, but they've given him a bit too much space there, and I think that's something that if it continues, Liverpool will make them pay for. Field it goes though, headed away by Konate, brought down by Salah. Back in towards the middle. Now to Van Dijk, just outside of the centre circle inside his own half. Back across now to Gravenberch, and then Van Dijk once more. And now to Tsimikas. Tsimikas down the line with a pass to Curtis Jones. And now to Luis Diaz. Back to Tsimikas once more. Now Van Dijk. Right-footed ball, switches this out to the right-hand side. Plenty of spaces. Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the area. Cross comes in, it's blocked. It's fallen back to Yugachukwu on the left. Gives this to Sulemana, who's racing away down that left-hand side. He's got Liverpool players in front of him, but nobody can catch up from behind. Lays this ball off now to Matheus Fernandes, who tries to drop it back, but only drops it back into the path of Curtis Jones. His pass towards Luis Diaz is won back, though, by Walker Peters, who's brought down to ground, and a free kick is going to be given to Southampton. And we'll see our first yellow card of the afternoon. And it will go in favour of Liverpool's left-back for the afternoon, Kostas Tsimikas. And although Walker Peters was brought down to ground, the ball was actually falling into the path of Fernandes, and maybe Southampton could still have pushed forward, but the referee's pulled it back for a free kick. Still in a dangerous position at the moment for the visitors. Got 5 players stood over the free kick at the moment, which will keep the Liverpool goalkeeper guessing. He's built a wall of 3 players on the edge of his area, currently consisting of Luis Diaz and Mo Salah. It was also consisting of Ryan Gravenberch, who's now stepped away. Smallbone's going to take this free kick, but is it going to be an effort on goal, or is it going to be a cross into the boxes? Up from the back is Harwood Bellis. Cross goes in towards the back post. Headed back in towards the middle, away by Darwin Nunes, and it's another corner for Southampton, this time on the left-hand side. There's a shout there from Alisson, as no players were in that area for Southampton, but Darwin Nunes erred on the side of caution and made sure the danger was averted anyway. Smallbone goes across to take the corner from the left-hand side. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger on its way. In the moment, we've got Sulemana in there, Yugachukwu as well. Players still lurking on the edge of the area. Could have been needed. Cross goes in towards the middle, headed away by Van Dijk as far as the edge of the area. Back towards a dangerous position the header goes, but it's away by Alexander-Arnold, and he's set Mo Salah away on the right hand side. He's going to get there first as well. It's Salah for Liverpool. He's beat his man. He's got Nunes in the middle. Cross goes in towards the middle, but it's away this time, and it's still Southampton with the ball on the edge of their area. He's back helping out is Yugachukwu. Lovely turn on the ball as well, up towards the halfway line. He can go out to Sulemana, up against Konate at the moment, takes it into Liverpool's half on the left hand side. Ryan Manning running back, and Walker Peters as well, that managed to deal with the trouble, but Salah beat his man on that right hand side and got the cross in regardless. He was looking for Darwin Nunes, couldn't find him. Now for Tyler Diblin on the right hand side. Pass through the middle now for Yugachukwu, lines up on the edge of the area, back to Diblin again on the right hand side, still on the edge of the area at the moment. Diblin finds the pass to Kyle Walker Peters, takes this towards the 6-yard box, or equal with the 6-yard box. Now to Diblin again on the edge of the area, lines up a left-footed effort, blocked by Curtis Jones even. And now for Luis Diaz, tries to beat Smallbone, goes down to ground, free kick given this time to Liverpool on the edge of their area. It's Curtis Jones with the block for Liverpool. Well, Southampton have lasted longer than many people would have thought, and I think they've had a fair shot at maybe going a goal up at points in this game. The question of will Liverpool have complacency heading into this game seems to be answering itself at the moment. As Jones out to the left hand side for Luis Diaz. Diaz up against Walker Peters at the moment, finds the through ball for Jones, back to Tsimikas once more. Tsimikas on the edge of the area, back to Luis Diaz again. Now to Gravenberch and Van Dijk. Now Tsimikas, still on the edge of the area, and Diaz and Van Dijk once more. Football going in a triangle at the moment for Liverpool. Across to Alexander-Arnold though, finds some space on the right hand side for Liverpool. We'll try and get the ball into the box with a different approach. Now Van Dijk back out to Tsimikas. Cross goes in towards the middle. Gets away from Mo Salah, headed away by Manning and punted away further by Smallbone up towards the halfway line. Collected again by Alexander-Arnold. Around the centre circle. Alexander-Arnold now to Salah. Back to Alexander-Arnold again. Now to Van Dijk. Onto the left hand side for Tsimikas. Dragging this ball back a couple of yards. Let's get the pass away, but it's blocked by Diblin. Now to Matheus Fernandes. He's open for the run there from Diblin. He's not going to get the support down the line. Has to lay this ball off instead. Tyler Diblin dribbles it inside and holds this ball back for Yugachukwu and just halts the potential counter-attack Southampton were trying to launch. And Yugachukwu goes back now to Bella Kocak. Now to Walker Peters. All the way back to Aaron Ramsdale inside the area, and now Southampton's turn. They've gone from a side that when they started this game they were just in any hope of getting the ball away from danger, but they're now a bit more composed and relaxed on the ball, finding if they can take the time. There is space and there are gaps opening up for them at the moment as Diblin gets this in the middle. Now he's got the overlapping run from Walker Peters onto the edge of the area. He'll drive forward anyway, plays this back again for Fernandes. Cross goes in towards the middle, just gets away from Grombeck before he gets his shot away, and it's going to be a goal kick this time for Liverpool. Great cross and very close to Grombeck getting onto the head of it. It was definitely onside. It was around there. It's one of those crosses that's very difficult for a defender to handle, because at that point, if Konate did get to it, he's sending it towards his own goal, so he's had to try and just, if anything, put the striker off, and it seems to have worked on this occasion. Short goal kick taken though by Alisson, gets the ball back immediately, goes out to Van Dijk this time on the left hand side. Further left for Tsimikas. By the touchline, brings it back inside for Van Dijk outside the centre circle, switched over now on the right hand side, brought down well by Salah. Now for Soboslai, lays this ball off for Alexander-Arnold outside the area, cross goes in towards the middle. Not sure if he got a touch to it, but it's gone all the way through to Tsimikas, whose first time cross will go back in towards the middle. Headed away only as far as Luis Diaz, still on the edge of the area with Liverpool at the moment though. Just holds up play, gets it back out to Tsimikas again on the left, brings it back into his right hand side. Now to Gravenberch, 15 yards outside of the area. Gravenberch back out to Tsimikas. Down the line it goes to Soboslai once more. Now back to Tsimikas. And now Gravenberch. Now Soboslai, Alexander-Arnold, and now Salah. Gives it back in onto his left foot. Gives this to Alexander-Arnold. Beats his man with his right foot. Left foot effort's blocked well by Harwood-Bellis. Falls back to Sulemana on the left-hand side. Pass down the line. Just gives possession back, though, too easily to Liverpool. With Gravenberg. Down to Alexander-Arnold. In the middle towards Salah, but it's dealt with again by Harwood-Bellis. Back into Liverpool's half. Allows Southampton to regroup, and Allison will come and get the ball from just the edge of the centre circle. Plays this now to Konate, just the edge of the centre circle in Southampton's half. Gives it to Mo Salah. Now across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk on the edge of the area. Tsimikas to his left. Liverpool